What's the vibes, y'all? It's the host Max So Wavy, and I'm back with another episode of Sorry for What. What's good, gang? Episode 51, and I'm back in full effect, man. You feel me? How's everybody doing today? How everybody's mental health? How's everybody's mental health? Sometimes lately, it's like I can't get all my letters out. I don't know. I don't really know what that's about, bro. Sometimes even when I'm like talking on the phone, I skip a letter. I don't really know what's good with that. But what's good, man? I hope everybody's good. How's everybody's mental health? Let me break it down. I might have to say it slow. You feel me? I don't know what's good with that. But myself, I'm good, bro. It's Wednesday today. By the time y'all get this, it'll probably be Saturday to watch. But by the time y'all hear it, it'll be Friday. So you feel me? Like I'm good though. I'm good. Just know on Wednesday I'm good. And the next time I check back in, I'm sure I'll be good, bro. You know what I'm saying? One day at a time. You feel me? Just little baby steps, whatever it is. Nothing's happening to you. Everything's happening for you. That's been my mantra lately. So that's been getting me through my days, man. That's been getting me through my days. But episode 51, I'm back to back with it. I'm not trying to take no more breaks, no more skips. Hold me to it. I'm giving y'all 2 episodes a week, bro. Minimum 2 episodes a week. That's how I'm coming. I'm not gonna lie. 2 episodes a week, no breaks, no skips. You feel me? Even if I'm sick and I gotta come on here and talk with the cold in my voice, I'm giving y'all 2 episodes a week. I could guarantee it. I'm not fucking around. I'm not fucking around with it. But yeah, man, let's jump straight into it. Oh, let's go over the playlist. The playlist for this week for me. Let me pull out my sorry for what curated playlist. Give me 1 second. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's see. Let's see. So I had on there. Oh well, hold on, okay. So I had on there Cardi B outside. That was number one on my playlist. I had on Offset and JID Bodies. I had Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj Been From No, and then I had Central C and Sexy Red Guilt Tripping. Those was my four. It's crazy how much could change in a week's worth time. Because when I made that last week, and that's what I was listening to. This week when I make it, it's gonna be different because I'm not really listening to none of them songs no more. Not in a bad way. Like just like I played them. I'm one of them people that play a song over and over and over and over and over again. Especially if I'm in a whip by myself and nobody could be like, "Yo, turn this shit off." I'm telling you, I'm going crazy. I'm actually overplaying it. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed that playlist. I hope y'all are actually, clicking, listening to it. If you haven't heard any of those songs, make sure y'all go listen to those. But let's not waste no more time. Let's jump straight into the hot topics for this week, bro. Let me get them pulled up. I already got those pulled up, and I got my TV working today. You feel me? I got everything perfect. I got everything listed to how I want to do it. So, let's go straight into the hot topics. We're gonna jump into it. Speaking of my playlist, on my playlist I had Cardi B outside on there. I had that on there. Since I've dropped that playlist, she has released, or not released. Yeah, she's stated when she's dropping her album. Her next album is coming out September 19th. That's my dad's birthday. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday, Pops. Listen to Cardi B's album when it drop. Um what y'all thinking about that, man? It's been 7 years since we got a Cardi album. 7 years. And she's releasing her new album. Um, what's it called? Am I the Drama? Am I the Drama or Why the Drama? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure of the album title. I was just way too hyped that she was dropping an album, but we could pull that up. I got the Carfax right here. And I realized in my last edit too, while I'm pulling this up, because I was gonna play a song. The songs don't even pick up on the mic. So it's no point in me even playing the songs. When I do the videos, I could, you know what I'm saying, put a little video clip in there, but it doesn't pick up when I'm just playing it on my laptop. So I just realized that. But yeah, Am I the Drama drops September 19th, 2025. 23 songs. 23 songs, 3 of which we already heard. So let's unpack that real fast. One, I'm excited. It's been 7 years since we got a Cardi album. That's a very long time. We've got some fire Cardi features. We always get Cardi like on Instagram. We've got, different spectrums of Cardi, but we haven't had another album. And that first album was so fire. So fire. Like I mean from start to finish. Well, that's one of the best intros on there. That Get Up 10, one of the best intros ever. So I'm interested to see how this album's gonna play out. Invasion of Privacy, yeah, we got that. 2017, right? 2017? Is that when we got it? No, 2018. 2018 we got it, but she dropped Bodak Yellow in 2017. Um, but yeah, so let's talk about that. Let's unpack that real fast. Cardi B's new album. On the album, she's including songs that we've already heard. Both songs being hits. WAP is one, and Up is the other one. What's y'all opinion on that? I'm interested because I'm seeing a lot of backlash because it's like I'm seeing a lot of backlash, but at the same time I'm seeing a lot of people in support of it because it's not something that artists have never done. But typically when the artist does it, the song came out a few months ago or maybe like a year ago, right? But not all cases. I think you got to know music hardcore to understand um like how that works. So like for example, the song that Lizzo blew off of, I want to say Feeling Good as Hell. Don't like, don't quote me on this cuz I'm not sure. But Lizzo has a song that popped that was a song that was out on a mixtape or something like that before she got on, and then that song went on to be a hit that she included on the album. So she got to use that song like twice. You feel me? She got to use it as a single, as a mixtape song, and then no, 3 times really. Then she got to put it on the album. So she got to use that song 3 times. Bryson Tiller, he had Trap Soul on SoundCloud for like a whole year or two before it popped. Then he came out with Don't. It was a hit. And then when he dropped his album, well, I guess Trap Soul is the album. Then he re-dropped Trap Soul as a major album and kept Don't on there. So a lot of times artists do, they do that. My only disconnect with it is that that song came out in 2020. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like maybe Up I can understand, but I don't think I agree with the WAP. Of course, basically, the album's gonna go number one because she has that. You know what I'm saying? She has those songs on there, and she has to break the record because she doesn't have to, but that's what the pressure is. The pressure is that she wants to break the record for number one albums or whatever the record may be. And then they're saying that there's some trouble with her at her record label. So they're putting these songs on there to make sure she has those numbers. There's that take, basically playing smarter, not harder. Listen, I'm all for the women securing a bag. I support women in any way, shape, or form. And I love Cardi. If you know me, you know I love Cardi. I love Cardi. She's literally just a regular degular from the Bronx. Like when she says that, when she came out saying that, that was facts. She's a regular degular from the Bronx who does her thing. And she's been true to herself this whole time, bro. So I fuck with Cardi. I do get the backlash though. I'm not gonna lie. I can't sit here and say, oh, I don't know why everybody's making it a big deal. It's side-eyeable. But it's 23 songs. So even if these 2 songs is fire, people is acting like she's giving us 10 songs and we heard 3 and 2 of them is old. That's not the case. 23 songs, bro, is a lot. That even with those songs on the album, if the album is trash, we're gonna say that. And we're gonna say, like, look, yeah, we liked 3 or 4 songs and or we like 10 songs and we heard 4 already. Niggas is gonna say that. So I think that people are making it a bigger deal than they have to. Of course it's gonna be the Nicki Minaj comparisons because there's nobody else to compare it to, because nobody else was doing the shit how Nicki was doing the shit for so long at that point. So she's gonna get the criticism, she's gonna get the backlash, but I think I want people to understand that it's still 23 songs. Take away those 2 songs, she still gotta impress us with a whole nother 21 songs, or I'll say 20, because Outside is one of the songs, and Outside is going crazy. That's been number 1 on Apple Music. Even when it's out, it's not out for that long. So I'm excited to see how it unfolds, even with the 2 songs being on there, the WAP, the Up. And Up is my shit. Broke boys don't deserve no pussy. I know that's right. That's a fact, ladies. Stop fucking them niggas that don't got that bag. I'm not gonna lie to you. But anyway, I'm excited to see how it shakes out. I love Cardi. I'm gonna say that again. 7 years is a long time. The people been waiting. Barty Gang been waiting. Barty Gang don't fucking play about about Cardi either. They be losing they shit. They going crazy on Twitter right now, or X, or whatever the fuck it's called. They're going crazy, like, about the people who are saying negative shit. Somebody said they would have went all the way back and put the song with her and G-Eazy on there. Said she's not as petty as me. That's funny as fuck. So shout out Cardi. I'm very, very, very excited for this album to drop. I'm not a fan of the cover, honestly. She does that. The cover threw me off a little bit, but it don't matter. It don't matter. Shout out to Cardi. She's on vacation right now at a little fucking castle with her mans. Another thing I want to say about Cardi, real fast. I'm gonna get a little closer to the camera when I say this, because y'all need to hear this. Cardi loves the Sagittarius, like most of y'all do. Y'all don't wanna admit it. You know, y'all wanna give us flack. But Cardi loves the Sagittarius. She know a real nigga when she see one. And I fucks with Cardi for that. Now, Offset is a different kind of Sagittarius. Y'all December ones, y'all a little questionable sometimes. But her new boo is a November one. Shout out to Cardi. Shout out to Cardi. All right, let's get past that. Let's go to the next topic. Let's keep it music. Let's keep it music. We're gonna keep it short. Herbo recently was performing. Not quite sure what festival he was at or where that was. It looked like Rolling Loud, but I don't know if Rolling Loud's going on right now. So I'll be honest with you. Some type of festival vibes. Herbo was just there recently, and he brought his son out. His son's name is Baby Crash to rap his song. I think that was fire. So you don't got to stay on that topic for too long. I think shit like that is fire. I love seeing dads in action, bro. I love seeing good dads who are dead ass serious with their kids. He's dead ass serious with all 3 of his kids, bro, and I just think that that's fire. I think, especially with watching Herbo come from Chirac, a couple niggas that's done ride for the homicide when it's drumming, you know what I'm saying, and then watching him like grow into some shit and bring his son out, giving his son a platform at a young age, and his son is lit. His son is young and turned. I ain't gonna lie, young and turned. If your kid's in daycare with Baby Crash, just watch out, bro. Watch out, bro. Baby Crash is one of them ones. I'm not gonna lie. So shout out to Herbo, Black Excellence. I love shit like that. That's fire. Speaking of also bringing people out onto the stage, recently Morgan Wallen had a concert in Texas, Houston, Texas, and he brought out Drake. A lot of people are making this a bigger deal than it has to be. Like, oh, Drake, like, it's honestly cool right now to shit on Drake. I'm never gonna shit on Drake. I think that it's crazy to see the amount of people that are shitting on Drake. Like, this man didn't give us the best music, but it's the same shit they did to Nicki. It's the same shit. It happens to the greats. When you that high, the fall is hard, bro. And they trying really, really hard to knock my mans down. But I'm telling you, it's gonna take more than that. It's gonna take more than that. One, Drake's lyrics and albums age very well. It's just, he has you can't, it ain't no getting rid of Drake. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Y'all can hate as much as y'all want to hate, but Drake is, we're stuck with the guy. We're stuck with the man. We're stuck with the man. And I fuck with him. Kendrick ain't never give us nothing Drake gave us. Ever. And even now, Kendrick is only doing the shit he's doing because of Drake. So I just want to make that clear. But back to the Morgan Wallen bringing Drake out. A lot of people are like trying to like crucify this. I don't know much about Morgan Wallen. They said he's racist. Most people in country music are racist. It's very few people that aren't. But as far as Drake being with Morgan Wallen has a whole fucking song with Dirk. I don't really know why people are like making this a bigger deal than it has to be. It doesn't have to be that big of a deal. Like, and prior to the beef, Morgan Wallen was in Drake's "You Broke My Heart" video. Like, they've been cool. Like, I don't think that this was ever really intended to be what the people are making it, but the people are just loving to make anything Drake does these days like lame, or like, oh, he's a fucking he's this white boy. Drake got a song from a long time ago. He said, I used to get teased for being black, but now I'm here and I'm not black enough because I'm not making stories up about where I'm actually from. The nigga is like, and he's himself. Like, he's never pretended to be anything other than that. Even down to his accents. I want to say this as someone who's been to Canada before. Y'all keep saying like he puts on this fake French islandy accent, but in Jamaica, but in that didn't make it look better. But in Canada, their other language is French, which is what a lot of these, like, that's their other language. Like, when you go to school in the States, you take a second language. Your second language is Spanish typically, and some other schools may offer French. Theirs is literally French, and I know that because I played basketball. And the people, if you're watching this and you went to school, and they can contest to this, you went on that Canada basketball trip. Drake, they literally speak French. That was their classes. We had to go to school with them. It was like an exchange thing. We went to school with them for like a week, and I literally sat in a French class, and they really speak that shit. So people are very uneducated and cultured when it comes to certain shit, and it's just better to like be like, oh, this person's a faker, but I don't really think he's faking. He might be enhancing it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But that's the same shit y'all do to y'all hairline. The fuck is you talking about? Y'all go get that black spray, go get the haircut, get the black spray. Niggas is enhancing it. Niggas ain't talking about you saying your fucking hair is fake and shit. You feel me? Like, y'all niggas is some haters, bro. And last but not least, country and rap has been crossing over. I ain't gonna say forever, but Nelly did that shit with Tim McGraw. He did it again with Georgia, Florida line, whatever the fuck the name of that country group is. Morgan Wallen has a song with Dirk. Like, it's not some unheard of shit. Beyonce just dropped the whole country album, right? Like, it's not some unheard of shit. Shabuzi is literally a black country artist. Davis Rucker, whatever you go back. Darius Rucker, I'm sorry, I said David. Darius Rucker, you go back, is a country black guy. So black and country music have been, that's not new. So, but of course, nail Drake to the cross for it. That's what y'all do. What else? What else is up? What else we got on here on this next on my keep it rap? We're gonna keep it rap. We're gonna keep it at rap before we go into other topics. You feel me? Next topic. XXL cover. Let's pull the XXL cover up because I just said this last week. Do y'all remember me saying I watched the BET Awards and I didn't know who none of them niggas was? I know y'all remember me saying that because I literally just said that and then this cover came out. Let me pull this cover up on the screen more. And it says, let them cook. Shout out to Glow, bro. Glorilla. I'm sure if you go back into my old episodes and into the archives, that you'll see where I said Glorilla was a superstar. She was here to stay. I was just watching one of my favorite episodes today, man, just to like look at how far the show has come and like, whatever. Just doing my research, and I was looking at episode, I want to say 38, the episode that says this could have been solved for 40 or 39.99, whatever. I was watching that episode and I asked Dre if he listened to Glorilla. He was like, why would I listen to Glorilla? Niggas listen to Glorilla now. Niggas is fucking with Glow. But anyway, she's not on the cover of this XXL. I'm just saying that because it say let them cook and that's her song. Let's unpack this cover. Look, man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know a single fucking soul on here besides whatever Ball this nigga's name is. What's his name? G-Lo Ball. G-Lo Ball? Lonzo Ball. One of the balls. Pause. that sounded actually outrageous. One of them, yeah, that was super outrageous. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. One of them though is on the cover. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up this message. What the fuck? Do G-Lo. Yeah, okay. G-Lo Ball. That's I might swerve in the corner. Whoa, whoa. And then he previewed some other song once at Rolling Loud, and that was sounded kind of fire. But let's talk about this cover. G-Lo is one. Laser Dim 700. Ray Vaughn. Samara Sin or Samara CYN, because a lot of people go by the initials these days. So Samara CYN, Nino Paid, Low Shimmy, 1900 Rugrat, YTB Fat, Baby Chef Do It, Ian and Triplin. Ian and Triplin? What the fuck is that? I'm not gonna lie, these names on this XXL cover freshman shit, this shit'll fucking make you have a stroke trying to get the fucking words out. God damn. Horrible names. I know YTB Fat. I don't know none of his songs, but I've seen the people talk about him. I don't know Baby Chef Do It at all. You know what else has ruined knowing artists for who they are, honestly? TikTok. Because you don't know. You just do the dance. You don't know. Who the fuck are you? Don't know who the fuck anybody is. You know how to do their dance, though. For a shit show. For shit sure. And I'm not even a TikTok nigga, but a lot of the TikTokers, the tickety-tockety niggas, they be knowing the songs, and they be like, oh, I don't know who the fuck this artist is. Oh, 1900 Rugrat is the white boy. I don't know none of his songs, though, but I've seen the people talk about him, too. I honestly don't know one song on here except for G-Lo. But congratulations to these people. All of my 1990s people, my 1995s. Do y'all know any of these people? Like my 30 and ups, my 30, like, yeah, for my friends, we like late 20s, early 30s right now. Do y'all know any of these people on here? And if y'all do, send me some songs, man. I love to listen. I love to take a listen, because I got nothing. No women on here, though. No women on here besides the one. So, and that's surprising, because women are running rap right now. Women are running rap. Shout out Jizz TV. That's where I get my facts from. Anytime I'm talking some music facts, I get it from Jizz TV. Every single time. You feel me? I used to use the Shade Room, and every once in a while I might still skim. But Jizz TV gives me what I need, bro. He gives me what I need. So if you need some music facts, rap facts, what's coming out, shout out Jizz TV. Every single time. Not gonna lie to you. And congratulations to these people who made the XXL freshman class. Seriously, of 2025. That's still, in music, that's still a thing, and it's still exciting. I don't think it's as exciting as it once was. But congratulations to these artists, regardless of what. I don't know you, but people know you, and you're going in the right direction, because these people, they, this is good shit. This is good shit. So congratulations to you guys. We're gonna move on from that, because I have nothing to say. I don't know any of the songs, so I ain't gonna stay on that for too long. Before we get into the next topic, though, we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna go pay some bills. I'm gonna go sip my water, and then we'll come back and we'll get straight to it. Okay. All right, y'all, I am back. Thank you for staying tuned for that break. I'm back. Just had to pay a couple bills. Let's jump straight into the next topic. We ain't gonna waste no time, bro. No time. The next one up, yeah, we keeping it music, but a little bit not so much about the music. I think we've talked about everything going on in the actual music right now. This is P. Diddy the Diddler. P. Diddy. Prosecutors are no longer pursuing attempted arson and kidnapped theories in Diddy's case. And I think they also dropped the sex trafficking. I think that was another one that they dropped. Kidnapped, sex trafficking, and arson. I didn't even know they was charging him with arson. They're charging Diddy with so much shit. Bro, like he is accused of doing so many different things. And let me not say accused, because we've heard the testimonies, we've heard the shit, we heard Cassie, we seen what he did to Cassie. And The shit with Diddy is crazy. It's crazy because it's coming to light, but it's not unbelievable. Like, let's be honest. I'm not gonna lie. They've been saying this shit about Diddy for years and years and years and years and years. This is not the first time. Yeah, they have dropped kidnapping, arson, and sex trafficking. Okay, I just wanted to double check. But it's not surprising what's going on with Diddy and the shit that he was accused of and the shit that we know he's guilty of. But I will say listening to the case and not listening because we can't hear it, right? But reading the testimonies and shit like that, I don't think he it's not given kidnapped. It's not given. I don't know if it's not given sex trafficking. I would really, really, really need to look into the definition of um what sex trafficking would be. But to be honest, I feel like the only thing on trial right now is just his sex life. And I don't want to say it like that, bro, because anytime you take advantage of somebody sexually, anytime you do some weird shit like that, you got to pay the price. Like, I don't want it to be no confusion. I'm not condoning none of that shit. But honestly, even a lot of Cassie's testimony, she didn't say no to a lot of shit. She was a little freaky. She was in love with the nigga and she was doing whatever. Did he probably fuck with her mind, coerce her mind, and make her do some shit? Absolutely, bro. I'm not saying that he didn't know what he was doing and he didn't know how to play on it. But unfortunately, manipulation is not illegal. He manipulated her into doing some crazy shit. Is she a victim? Absolutely. Should he go to jail for being a freak, nasty manipulator? Nah, I don't think you go to jail for that. Unfortunately, you don't go to jail for that. But rape, anytime you rape somebody, which she said he raped her, you should go to jail for that. I'm not gonna lie, you should go to jail for that. Anytime somebody tells you no and you do it anyway, prison. Prison. Under the prison. It's too many people giving up the pussy, bro. Even like, and I'm gonna be honest, even my girl, like personally, my girl, bro, if I want some cheeks and she give me the like, like the not in the mood shit, I'm not gonna keep going. I don't want the cheeks like that. So niggas who really like rape women, I mean like force yourself onto someone who is literally screaming no, telling you no, they don't want to stop, and you do that shit anyway, you should go to prison. You should go to prison. I don't give a fuck if it's your girl, bro. I don't care. So like in this case with Cassie, she said no. She didn't want to do it. He forced her to do it and then he left. He should go to jail for that. Even though she said she fucked him again after the fact. It doesn't matter, bro. She said no that day, that time, and you shouldn't be, that's crazy. But them dropping those charges, I think those charges was a stretch. I don't get sex trafficking from this situation. Even though he was fucking a lot of people. It was a lot of people coming in and out. So it, traffic means a lot of people on the road. Sex means fucking. Sex trafficking. That nigga was fucking a lot of people. So if that's what if that's what sex trafficking is, then I don't know if they should have dropped the charge. He was fucking tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of people, you know? I think that's a little fucking insane. I don't really know where the arson charge came from. What the fuck does a fire even have to do with this? Not really sure. Like, you feel me? Like, some of the shit they was throwing out there was a little side-eyeable. Like, arson? What the fuck did he set on fire? Oh, Kid Cudi's car? Was it Kid Cudi's car? He blew up his car or some shit? They said he blew up Kid Cudi's car. Niggas is blowing up the car about the cheeks. Is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That's crazy, but I don't know, bro. I feel you. I've had some chicks that I don't know. I might blow up a car. I might have blew up a car. You feel me? But uh, yeah, they dropped that. They dropped kidnapping. I also don't know who he was supposed to have kidnapped. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that was about. The comments got me fucking crying. Academic said Diddy and Seven. Diddy and Seven is fucking crazy. Someone said it's a Freako, not a Rico. Um, then they said Cuddy did all that snitching for nothing. And then they said he's gonna be home for sure. I mean, yeah, those are the major charges. Once you drop those, what could you do? Like what? Like what is it? Unless rape is one of them. If he's being charged for rape, I don't know. That case is unreal. Unreal that his kids are going there every single day, every single time that they have a trial day or whatever, and they're and listening to that. It's no way on God's green earth I'm going and listening to the freak nasty shit that my dad does in his fucking spare time. And if I was a parent, my daughters especially would not be in there. His daughters should not be in there. If you want your sons to go and listen to that freak nasty shit, fine. But your daughters should never be in there, bro. Like those young ladies should not be in there. And anybody who has been a victim of this situation, man or woman, they said this nigga was rubbing men's nipples, men's cum in his nipples and shit. Like that's crazy as fuck. That's crazy as fuck and weird. And weird. It's weird. And Cassie was doing it to him, she said. I don't know, bro. I stay out of straight people's business because it's none of my business. I'm not a man either, and I can't say, but I will say, as the man in my relationship, even if I ever had a threesome with a nigga, which is weird as fuck, pause, right? Like, even if I ran a train with a nigga, rubbing nigga nut on your man nipples is crazy. It's nuts. It's nuts. And you should go to jail for that alone. Honestly. For being honest. That should be its own fucking charge. The hell is that? Some freak nasty shit, but it's the freak off. That's what he called them, a freak off. Freak offs, bro. That's crazy. Cassie said her tongue will be fucking raw. Like, oh my God, bro. My God. My God. My God. Horrible. 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 He needs to go to jail, actually. Actually, it doesn't matter. Prison. Prison. Send that nigga up the road. Up the road. Under the jail. For that freak shit. Seriously. But yeah, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. We're gonna go on to the next topic. I am praying for everyone who was after saying some crazy shit like that and jumping into prayers nuts. But honestly, truly, all jokes aside, anyone who's been affected by this Diddy case, my prayers are with them. Even Cassie, bro, regardless of what. Flashbacks of shit like that could fuck you up. She's a mom now too. This is gonna be public for her kids to hear, and that's horrible. It's some horrible ass shit. And yeah, bro. But I guess for Diddy, that's good news for Diddy that those charges was dropped. But horrible for his victims, the people that were really, really victims of that shit. So honestly, all jokes aside, may God touch that situation and cover it. Seriously. All right, let's go. Let's go into the next topic. Another fucking bozo. Stupid prizes that we need I need a segment on here called stupid prizes. You know how they have donkey of the day? We need to have a stupid prize. Stupid prize of the day or stupid prize of the week or whatever. But today's stupid prize goes to fucking B. Simone. If you guys have seen a viral clip going around of her and her best friend on B. Simone's podcast, there's two things that I want to dive into with that really fast. Her friend makes a statement and she said basically she was down bad, broke, repoed her car, lost her job, all of this shit on her dick, on her dick. I mean, when I say that, I don't really mean a real physical dick, So, like, I know women don't have dicks. Like, you get the fucking people, oh, a girl can't have a dick, and you don't have a dick, and you wish you had a dick, and blah, blah, blah. I'm not in the mood for them niggas. When I say on her dick, I just mean down bad. Down bad. Because most of the time, the down bads be you niggas. Clock that. What the girl say? Clocky. Clocky. That's what they say, right? Yeah. Thank you. That's what they say, right? Yeah. But anyway. B. Simone, a fucking goofy. I want to say from day one, I have never been a fan of B. Simone. She's corny to me. She overdoes it. when she started like going too far with it, you can always tell when people take their success and they don't be humble. And then you get the people who say, oh, being humble is like a sign of disrespect and blah, blah, blah. Like, I've heard all of those. You have to be humble, bro, because as quick as you got it, you can lose it. So, let's go to the topic for the people who don't know what was going on. She was on this episode of her own podcast, I believe, with her best friend, quote unquote, because with friends like that, who needs them? Like, and I'm saying that to her friend because B. Simone was not a good friend to her. If you watching your friend run up the racks, movies, shows, tours, and this is your best friend, I'm going to say right now, my best friend, bro, I could literally, my best friend could have $10. I could need 5. She'll give me fucking 6 and take 4. That's the kind of best friend I got. I'm the type of friend. I want to go on a trip. You don't got no bread. I have it. Like, I actually have it. And obviously you can't be a fucking bum, right? Like, you can't not have it because you don't do shit with your life. But you know, like, I'm going on a trip. I really want you to be there. I got the bread. You don't got it because you life is lifing right now. You trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, but I got 15 cent 15 million fucking times. You don't never got to worry about it, bro. And I'm like that right now. I'm like that right now as who I am right this second in my tax bracket right now. You feel me? I'm that type of person. So I couldn't even imagine to be have the type of platform and shit that B. Simone once had, especially at the time. You know, B. Simone came out, baby boy, baby girl, whatever the fuck, baby boy, whatever she used to say. She had the internet on smash for a good little minute, especially when like TikTok and Instagram and shit like that with the videos was first taken off. But anyway, she says that basically her friend was down bad, didn't have shit. I want to play the fucking video, but y'all aren't even going to be able to hear the video, so it's like no fucking point. Unless you're watching. If you're watching, I'm going to insert the clip right here.
And with a celebrity, everybody thinks that, oh, because you're connected to this person, then your life is just as grand as theirs, or you got it, or they helping you. Baby, didn't have a job, living with my parents, a single mom. All this happened to me this past year. Jesus. And then it's like to not have resentment in my heart towards you because I saw you do this for other people. I saw you give a check to somebody to help them through whatever they went through. And it's like, God, like, nobody didn't give me a handout, but guess what? That wasn't your responsibility. God had to take me through that for my own season, for my own thing. I had to get my car repossessed. Jesus. I had to go through the food stamps line. I had to be on Medicaid. Because whatever I'm building my story too. But it's like, as a friend somebody who has it, it's hard to digest. They're probably shocked that I'm even saying this right now.
Like, what did y'all think about that? Like, what... Am I saying something wrong? Like, am I wrong? Do you have a friend in this situation that you would have let struggle? Not my best friend. That's for shit sure. It's no way I got it and my best friend don't. It's never, ever, ever, ever gonna happen, man. Never gonna happen. I think that's absolutely positively fucking insane. But along with that, with her not having her friend's back and her not supporting her friend and her friend being down on her dick and B. Simone watching it. Then the friend was explaining it and B. Simone was like, God. Like, bro. She was like, my God. Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness. She never even like gave a fuck. She never gave a fuck once. She never like reacted like she cared or nothing. It's actually fucking insanity, bro. It's insanity. And in that same sentence, that same episode, I'm gonna insert where she begins to talk about her finances. Y'all check this out and let me know what y'all think.
It's my finances. Like, the budgeting, you see how I am. Nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah.
Like, I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it like to spend the liquid. Yeah. I'm used to having liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account. But
yeah. So she went from shopping at Bloomingdale, balling out, to shopping at fucking H&M, she said. First of all, First of all, H&M got some fire shit. Ungrateful. You're ungrateful. You see what I'm saying? When you get to the top, the fall to the bottom be hard as fuck. If you would have baby stepped it, you'd still like H&M. But now you're sad. Now you're sad, and you know why? That's because God do not like ugly. Miss I can't fuck with nobody who got a 9-to-5. Entrepreneur should date entrepreneur. It sounds like you need a 9-to-5. The fuck is you talking about? I could go to Bloomingdale. Bitches be crazy. Bitches be crazy. We're going to unpack a little bit more, but you just hold on 1 second. Let me pay some bills, for real. All right, y'all, I am back. Thank you for staying tuned for that break. Just like that, we are back. Let's pick up where we left off. B. Simone sad she can't shop at Bloomingdale's anymore. Unfortunately, it's a very, 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 very series of unfortunate events. Bro, but I just want to say, she was the one saying she won't talk to somebody with a 9-to-5. You don't got to be stuck in that 9-to-5. When people were saying how offensive that shit was, she doubled down, bro. She's a person who I feel like she just did it to herself. She got bigger than her britches. And bro, it shows. And it shows. And now you're sad. And now you right back sitting on a couch with the same best friend that when you had the money, you ain't want nothing to do with. But now that the money is gone, you here on the couch with your bestie. With your broke bestie. You right back with it. You feel me, man? Like and then she made a comment like, y'all need to watch the whole interview. People did. I did it because I don't need to watch the whole interview to know bullshit. And I seen 2 different clips. I seen the one of you crying about your finances, and then I seen the one of your friend. And I hope, bro, and I don't want to say I hope because I got this type of heart that the people who do me dirty, I still couldn't do them the way they did me. And her friend is probably like that. That's probably why she's obviously there sitting on a couch with her right now. But it's very important, bro, to remember or to never forget. How about that? Just don't forget who gave you a hard time when you was already having a hard time. And I got to tell myself that, seriously. There's memes that say it and shit like that. But I got to remind myself, bro, because that is crazy. A motherfucker who could have helped you but watched you struggle. You don't need those kind of people in your life, bro. Somebody who has the ability to help you, who knows something you're passionate about, who could change your life, and they don't even attempt to help you. I'm not saying give it to them. I'm not saying, like, do it for them. I'm saying that they could help you, and they watch you struggle, or they make it harder for you when it's already hard for you. Stay away from those kind of people, bro. You could do bad by yourself, bro. You can literally do bad by yourself. And I'm like in that season of my life where I'm learning, I don't need nobody to do bad. If you ain't going to make my life better, if you ain't, and I don't mean in things, I mean in energy. That's poor energy. I'm not saying B. Simone should have gave her some bread. I'm saying it's bad energy. I'm saying that to be around your friend and your friend is struggling and you just around like, well, damn. It's that 9-to-5, girl. You don't need that 9-to-5, girl. Like, and you got famous by luck because you like, come on, man. What did B. Simone ever do? What the fuck was her talent? She wasn't like a comedian. Like, there's comedians who came up. Funny Marco came up on the internet. Funny Mike came up on the internet like skits. DC Young Fly came up on the internet, skits, and they went on to do movies and shows and people that have real talent. What the fuck was B. Simone's talent? Even the book that she wrote was somebody else's fucking book. Plagiarism, literally, that was a whole thing. Did people forget that? She couldn't even write the book on success because she don't fucking know. For real, bro, for real, man. And B. Simone's friend, I don't know your name. I don't know. I'm sorry that you've been subjected to B. Simone's friend. Because that's not your friend. That's not your friend. B. Simone's friend, that's not your friend. That's not, your name needs to be not B. Simone's friend. Because that's not your friend. That's not your friend. It's not your fucking friend. Your name, I don't know your name. I don't know your name. I wish I knew her name, but yeah, no. Your name is not B. Simone's friend. Because friends don't do that to each other. For real. They don't do that to each other. And life has a way of humbling you. Life has a way of humbling you. You have to give to get. Seriously. Seriously, bro. Seriously. In a lot of aspects, you have to give to get. You feel me? You got to give your time to get paid at a job. You feel me? To become famous, you have to sacrifice, you have to give a lot of your time and a lot of opportunity, a lot of chances to get famous. You have to give to get, bro. Even when you go to a restaurant, you got to give them some money to get some food. Shit. That shit is fucked up. That shit is fucked up. We're going to wrap that up, though. I'm not going to stay on that too long. God don't like ugly. What goes around comes around. The tables do turn. You feel me? Like, all of that shit. All of them sayings is a fact. And I hope, B. Simone, you have learned. I hope you learned. Seriously. Next topic, bro. We ain't gonna harp on that too long. Next topic. Oh, we on the last topic, actually. B. Simone was the finish off. And congratulations to, just let's like sprinkle some fucking confetti. Let's end on a good note. Congratulations to OKC. Champions. Number 2, don't fuck around. He don't fuck around. I like him. He's fire. I don't know how to say his name. Is it Shay? Is it Shy? I think it's Shy. Alexander. He's fire with it. He's super, super fire. Congratulations to those boys. I didn't watch the playoffs. I was going for, okay, I'm going to be honest. I like the I gotta say this low because my dad will get mad. I like the Boston Celtics. Man, fuck that. This is my crib. I'm grown. I like the Boston Celtics. I do, Dad. If you're watching, I do. I like them. They didn't win. They lost to the Knicks, but I love the Knicks. So I was okay with that. Indiana beat my team. And I didn't watch it because Indiana and OKC just seems like such a weird teams to be in NBA, like to be in the finals. It just seems like not weird, but just unlikely. So I didn't watch it at all. And I already knew that Sha wasn't going to fuck around. But Indiana put up a good fight. And if Halliburton didn't get hurt, I don't know if it would have ended like that. I'm going to be 150% honest with y'all. Indiana, the Pacers, they got hurt. So congratulations to OKC. They had their parade a few days ago or yesterday or whatever. And it seemed lit. The city was super lit. They said it was 500,000 people in attendance, and I bet. Because what the fuck? Oklahoma City? Like, who? Like, the fuck else do? They had to come outside to the parade. It's probably the littest the city done been. So congratulations to them. That is all that I got on the trending topics for this episode. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Again, I did. If you've seen it on my Instagram, you've seen it on my Twitter, you probably seen it. If you've seen it, I opened up a hotline. Ask Wavy, bro. I opened up an advice line. If there's anything you want to ask, anything you want to talk about, anything you want opinions on, anything like that. Keep it related to like your like opinions, advice, and shit like that. Text the number. Don't be texting me nothing stupid, nothing crazy. Like, you feel me? Like, let's keep the shit about the pod, please. But yeah, man, I opened up that hotline. Any type of advice, anything you want to talk about, a funny story, any fucking thing, bro. Text the number. And it's been real. Thank y'all so much for tuning in for episode 51. I'll see y'all again on Saturday for episode 52. And it feels good to be back, bro. I got some other shit unloading. I'm just gonna sit here in the background, and I'm excited. I'm excited, bro. Everything's back in motion. So again, thank y'all so much for tuning into this episode. It's been real for rocking. Thank y'all for rocking with the waviest host on a planet. Y'all know before anybody else know, but we know. I see y'all next week, man.